So, this channel has turned 11. So, except me doing some streaming about my special anniversary, I'm thinking about doing a little bit a showcase about my PC builds that I've been quietly been doing for the past few months. I noticed that I did post it somewhere in Twitter, so I've been quietly wanting to do this video ever since I wanted to do like a video showcase of me how to build a PC, but it takes a little bit longer since I have a lot of things to do around the background. Um, yeah, it's pretty much a special video. I wanted to showcase about my ITX PC build, which is actually customizable. I didn't usually think about buying or pre-built or anything from the store. I just have to save amounts of money that I've been do ever since I always wanted to do to build my own PC. I know that I did build my PC back like 5 years ago and quite almost 6. In that case, I will show you about my spare parts, my specs, and some of the operating system I have in my PC. So I'll just give you a little bit of tour, showcase it wherever I have. Just begin. And also, I do have a disability when I usually come to like do some PC parts. So don't don't take advantage of what I do, even though I'm not mostly what I did to set up like this one. So I'm gonna show you around. So this is it. This is actually my ITX mini desktop that I created or just made by my own with my mostly mounts that I saved for about a month ago. So yeah, this is it. It's the actually a case here, which is actually quite the smallest one that I've tried to fit in so far. So I don't have a GPU around the side of the panel. So this is actually a APU, which is run by the AMD Ryzen 7 8000 series, which is a 870 8700G, which is a good compatible between CPU and iGPU that can be a APU in both ways. So yeah, even though it has a cooling fan, which is quite a bit small to fit on it, with all 2 or 3 92 millimeter fan around here, and it comes with an addition that I put up with the mini screen here, which is actually a 6-inch or 3-inch around here possibly. And even though it has a type USB-C to connect to the USB around the motherboard here, so it kind of has some good connection around here. And I do have some power supplies behind me, which is a Cooling Master V850 SFX, so you can actually have some good power to connect to the motherboard around here. So even though if I want to put the ATX around the back of it, probably it will not because I have a cable manager around some of the sides here. So I kind of put FXX SFX around the back of it. So this is the only thing I can actually compare for the power to be more stabilized around the motherboard for it. Anyways, the RAM that I have in the back of it is actually the DDR5 64 gigabytes of RAM, and in the back of each of it, which I have the 2 NVMe. Both of them are actually 2 terabytes, but I use it separately for the operating systems, which is actually used for most of the parts of it. And probably on the bottom one, which is actually a SATA 3 SSD. Both of them have some different gigabytes in speed that has some of them here, even though my NVMe has different speeds too, although they all both have same 2 terabytes so far. And probably this is actually the only minimized cooler that I usually use it for air cooling for each of the side here, so I don't even want to use liquid around both of them, most of it around some of the tops here. So the air cooler could be used for forward, and both of them are very thick fans that I have in it, except one thickest fan that is actually very loud to hear it out, even though it has one input around here. So yep, it's actually about it. And last but not least, on the back of the panel, it doesn't even have any usage, but I installed one of my Type C, which is actually 20 GBPS, which is used to connect it to the motherboard that kind of has to power up for it. So yeah, it kind of has a handlebar around here, though it uses for the compatibility to carry it. And even though this is actually very magnetized, if you want to use it to use some like this storage around here, it's magnetized. It can actually connect to some of them, so I kind of like it. Although you can actually do some little bit decoration around here. So yep. So let's power this thing up here. It comes with a belt here. I forgot to say about this one. So it comes with a belt, and there are some like mini fans that included for the case for this. So even though I don't usually use it for the case, use the fan for the case for this one. So use every RGB lights that I will use for a while. And even though this one use it for the bigger PC, so I just kind of bring up one fan here to kind of like bring more cooling around inside the PC so far. So yeah, this one is quite detachable, easy to mount, though it's only for one case to, you know, hard to fit a lot of this in here. So we're gonna test this out, or we could actually try it out to see. I can actually try it out to see if you want to see how it performs well. So yeah, I could try that. And also here's the list around here that you may miss out for it. So yeah, forgot about it. So you can check it this one. Okay, it's actually put it up here. And as you know, my camera angle is not that further away from what I'm gonna be doing this to get to the camera position. And you know, the thing is I'm gonna block it away from here. So I do have dual booting here. And as you know, I can actually select what type of operating system here. And yes, I know I do have two operating systems in one in each of my SSDs here. So we're gonna start out with Windows. This is not just the only Windows that is actually just default ones. This is actually a different type of Windows that is you may see the MSI logo that's popping out here. This is actually Expecto Ghost, which is actually a custom Windows 10 model. So yeah, this operating system is very cool. But one thing you notice about this one is one thing I noticed about this one is just the application that has run in the software. Although this I do have a CPU around it, as you can see, this is just a 700G with Ryzen 780M graphics card. And as you know, the memory has been kind of decreased as well because I have some like previous softwares, like gaming software that I have around launchers here. So I noticed that it's kind of a little blocky because I have like this case here, and this like 2K monitor cannot even hold that much to get the height with it. So I do have some games around here, and there are no there is no shops or any other Microsoft application around here. So it's hard for me to zoom in here. Microsoft application here, so you kind of need to get this like ghost tool to open up, and it allows you to type of recommendation that you want to add some application around here. For now, it only starts with this memory goes down like 2 gigabytes or 3, and as you know, it kind of increases because I have some like a lot of processes around the background of the of the system here. So it works well. This is actually Windows 10, so it's perfectly safe for me to kind of use this one. But if the Windows 10 goes down, then I'm probably gonna go over towards the other operation, which I do have a non-operation system here that I have here, and I noticed that the case is that I do have a driver here, only 3 drivers here. There's actually that's actually the 4th one, which I'm gonna be opening up a non-operating system, which I am using Linux so far. So let's go switch over and restart the game. Restart the system. Okay, back into the system here. I'm gonna switch to Linux Mint, which everyone from the Linux community has talked about. This one, which is like a Windows type gateway for those who want to begin using Linux. So it takes a little bit of process. It takes like a few minutes to open up with this one. So here he is, even though it says welcome Linux here, although I did install some of the softwares or any other apps that I want to kind of use here, like even though has some defaults around here. And here's this one. This is Mission Center. It was actually a very useful processing app to you can actually see the your systems that is still running. And here's the memory here, which is kind of decreased to 2 gigabytes around here, although it has been increasing since I had to like open some application software that is going on in the background here. So the minimum is around like this here. So probably this will be my alternative if Linux will use for a long period of time, though it only kind of like lasted for like 5 years. For now, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Although it is still it's still a 2 terabytes around this operating system, though you can actually kind of like switch over towards files to files here. Though you can actually add some application here, and I'm going to be using for AI purposes for all this. So that's basically about it. So yeah, that's the showcase around here, and that's the showcase around my ITX desktop that I create. So let me know what you think. So that's pretty much it that I have in my PC built here. Yeah, sometimes this channel don't usually upload any videos or any shorts for quite a while. I do stream here, even though I do this for kind of like a purposes to do Genshin Impact there. But sometimes this channel usually have some hobbies when it comes to like doing like purpose of when you usually do uploads. I don't usually tend to think about doing content around this channel pretty much soon. That's why this channel has been like a test channel for quite some time, for about 2 years, and I have been kind of renaming this channel for quietly forever. I don't know what type of direction with this channel will do and what type of careers that I will go forward to. For now, I'll stick with what I usually do here as a hobby channel, and hopefully in the near future, if this channel gains growth or probably I'll gain popularity around this channel, I'll do my best to do what type of content I will think about it and give it some opportunity to like give tips, trips, or whatever that I usually do in this channel. I'll do the best that I could. Sometimes I'll do some shorts, even though I always get some heavy hitter around shorts these days. So far, it's been a little bit rough for me to kind of come up with the ideas or any type of trend that I want to do. But even though I wish I could actually do something more of this channel to be more successful. So anyway, yeah, that's cool. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are a PC tech that you want to debate about my PC, you can, just share with you, debate about it. And if my PC have some trouble issues around it, you could just give me some feedback if you like. So, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you around in the next quality some video or stream somehow. Yeah,